interior designer for Stonecreek Studios. Well, first of all, I'd like to invite you to this wonderful environment in Gladwin, PA. And as you see here, it is part of the Mill Creek, Stone Creek view, and we'll take you inside of the studios for a nice roundabout scene.
Okay.
You've seen it before, and now here's the after. And I would like to walk you to see the interiors of the first level of Stonecreek Studios, which is the waiting area, the receptionist, coffee copy code area, conference room, and 2 corporate offices. Come, let's see. First of all, here it is. This is the waiting area, and what we did for the interiors, we changed the lighting, atmosphere, and the flooring, and we did a very light stucco color wall coloring, and it allows for the space, because it's a small space, allows you to feel like you're in a large space. And here you come in, and you still have the view of the creek, which is all the way around the recording facility. And you come in, and we have here the receptionist area, and coming down here in the corridors, which is where you get into the offices. Here will be a filing area, receptionist area.
What? Hey!
No. This is Daria. This is our manager's assistant's office. Could you excuse us, please?
Cameo appearance.
Thank you. This is Daria. Daria is our manager for Stonecreek, and we gave an overall lifting in her office, which changed the color.
I'm
Also
Waldo.
the ceiling. And we're going to do some wonderful window treatments. We're waiting for them to come. The blinds haven't gotten here yet. Daria, would you just like to say hi to our audience?
Hi, audience.
Welcome.
What an improvement. Wait till you see the rest of the studio.
We'll be back. Here is our conference room, and this will be the coffee copy code area, and that's still in the process. You can come in and see the conference room. And this space here is the conference room. It's 16 by 16 feet, and we're going to put a wonderful ceiling fan in here for some circulations, because there is no windows, as you can see. And what we did an inlay on the carpet, which is pat craft flooring, and we did more of a border to draw you in. And we'll probably see from seating to 6 to 8 to 10. This is our conference room. Coming back here, you have your 2 corporate offices. Here, which is one of the gentlemen from Boys to Men, which will be Wanye's office. Well, more of a recording studio once we get the equipment in. And here, we changed the ceiling tremendously. You had no ceiling drop in here, no lights in here, so we put the lighting in here, fluorescent. We're going to put some window treatments in here. We put a heating covering in here to cover the pipes up. And if you come around here, you'll see the view here. You'll see that he has a view also, the front of the entrance and the outside, which he also has a view of the creek, which is wonderful, the atmosphere. The water just makes it feel great, stunning, which I like this space. I'm quite sure you will too once we get upstairs. Here is another gentleman, Sean, from Boys to Men. This will be his office, which will be turned into a studio. When we say studio, it's for all of the ADATs and the tracking, and it's not just for corporate reasons, for office. It's more for the recording facilities, and they can take and do a recording session and hear quiet musical ADATs, and then take it upstairs to the copy room, which we'll get there. And here's Sean's room. He has a view of the front entrance as well. We're going to put blinds up, and we just did some just a desk and a credenza for his use and his need. And he also didn't have any lighting in the ceiling, as you can see. We have a new drop ceiling in and some lights, put 2x4s in. And he also has a view of the conference room on the other side. So it allows natural light to go into the conference room. So we're going to kind of keep them open, clean them up a little bit. And this is Sean's room. So come on, let's go see the rest of the place. Again, leaving the coffee cup area and Daria's office. Going out, the receptionist. Our receptionist is Elaine, and this was a really change for her because of the fact they had plastic on the windows and the color was really dark and it was gray. And we put some lighting in there, some cold lighting, and it kind of makes it feel a little bit more nicer to work with. Let's go. going up into the recording studio. It allows them to come into the facility, and it's a worldwide recording studio, and they have the facility arranged that other recording artists can come and use the space as well. It's not only for their needs. So we're going to go upstairs and we're going to take a look at it. And what we did through the stairwells, we did it wonderful, full finished, and refloored the carpets on the flooring, the stairs. And we did change the lighting in the ceiling, and you'll see that as well. I'll let you go up first and take a look at it. Let's go. Here you have the full finish on the walls, and there's a very narrow stairwells, but you don't mind going through it because there's a full finish, and the lighting and the flooring kind of works well together. Makes it feel warm. Very narrow space. We're almost through here. Okay, and here we are. To your left, we're going to go into, we have Studio C. And this Studio C is more, it's going to be done in the editing, and we changed the painting and the flooring. It was blue-gray, and it was really dark, and it wasn't really what we really wanted to feel. So for the decorative element, we added some lighter color, and we kept the doors in a darker color for traffic and high traffic. And we changed the carpeting as well. It makes it feel more comfortable, and it was hardwood floor, kind of not comfortable. All different types of carpeting pieces. It was awful. Going into this area here, this will be a second lounge, and this is redesigned completely. What we did, we took Studio B, and we took the wall out about 4 to 5 feet, which makes it feel much larger than it was. This also is just put in for a lounge. Come on, let's come in. Here it is a lounge, and we have a personal bathroom for the use, and we're still working on that. It's not in good shape right now, but we're going to knock that out and put a shower in there and really finish it off. So as you see, it's still in a raw space and raw design. 2 stalls and the vanity, so we're going to refinish that and do that over again. Here's just the lounge area, which holds for about seating of 4 to 6. And we put ceiling lighting in here, which we had none at all. There were no lighting in here, no lighting at all. Put some fluorescent 2x2s in, drop the ceiling, make it feel cozy. Come on, let's go into it. Well, here we have 2 studios. We have Studio B and Studio A, which we call the studio, really, Studio A plus on this side. We have Nathan Morris and we have Mike McCurry's. Mike McCurry's, we're still in the process of priming it and changing around. It's pretty dark in there. I'll take you through it. You really can't see much of it, but what we did, we have a loft, and we brought this out 4 to 5 feet, which it was. The door was here, now the door is here. So when you walk into his office, the first view you get will be a focal point of the window. You come in here, the door was here on this side, didn't work at all, so we changed the door here. When you come in here, you have a loft, and the loft makes it feel like it's kind of low. Once you go in, it kind of raises. We're changing the color on it. You really can't see it too well, so it's like really dark in here. But we're going to change everything. It's like a black hole. As you can see, it's like the focal point is the window, and here above he has a loft. So you probably can't really see that much in here, but it's the loft up above. We're going to brighten it up and change the color. So it's a personal reason why he wanted this color. So that's it for Mike McCurry's room. We're going to come back and see his room change to another color. Here we have Nathan Morris' room, a boys to men, and we kind of made his room feel more like an aquarium. And what we did, we brought this wall out about 4 to 5 feet, knocked it out, put glass blocks up here, a fish tank in the room. And they kind of joke about it, call it the Taj Mahal, but it's really like a real big fish tank. And we did full finish, and we did like a coral reef, splash royal blue on the walls. We did a full finish like electrical coral reef blue, painted that, and actually what we did, we made the left side of the room, there was a window. Then we cut it off. We still gave it a natural lighting, but it also gives us access to get behind the fish tank, which allows us to get behind here and clean it whenever we need. And the other side is the bathroom. And as you can see here, we're still working on the furniture part of it, the element. And also, Mr. Morris has a wonderful, great view of the creek. So we try to keep it in more like a watery, tranquility atmosphere. And it kind of works well with the blue, I think. What you think? You like? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go into the other room. This is the huge studio where we changed the design at. Again, coming out of the lounge. This is where they do the recording studio. They record all their sessions in here. What they can do out of the other corporate offices, the four that we just saw, they do their own ADAT and they can take it up here, and they want to really do mastering and the real finish and band and the whole nine. And as you can see here, it says recording in session, which is not. But when it is, you whisper around here. Let's go. In here we have, it's called the ambient room, which is the very large room. It was very dark in here. We've made the ceiling in a grayscale, kind of feel like a little lift, make it higher because it's really large. We changed the colors on the walls and made it stucco. Now that there's another wall up there, took that down. Come on in. And as you can see here, it's very large, hardwood flooring, which we painted the floor color. And it's more of an ambient room where they can do the recording on the side if they want to do bands and tie it in, tie lines. And what they can do, they can record it here and have it transferred all over there into the control room, which we'll get to. And this is considered the ambient room, which is pretty nice, I think. And here's the storage room, which we're not working on yet. I'm getting some shelves built inside of here, and it's going to get pretty neat right now. So it's really not in order. Here, we're going into out of the ambient room into copy area. There is a production room, and there's an air conditioner cooling area, and in this area had no lighting as well. Put some lighting in here, change the color in, and let's take a look. And as you can see, they're still working. This would be the copy room, which we're still working on. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put some shelves in here and make it feel brighter. And as you can see, it's still in raw. It's raw. Oops. Things happen. How about that? Let's go. Okay. This is just a maintenance room. This is a production room. I don't want to open it because of the ladder. And here we have. Hi.
Somebody using the cafe area.
Cafe. This is the cafe room. And as you can see here, it's a full finished stucco design element, as you can see on the walls. And it's pretty a natural open space. And as you can see, the ceilings are on the cathedral. And you come in a little bit further, as you can see. This will be the lounge area. This is a control. This is also part of the control room, a lounge, and a cafe area. And it's pretty neat, I think. What do you think? And here, what we did for decorative element, we put a skylight inside to make it feel like you're outdoors a little bit there. Now we're going into the serious part. This is the control room. This is really the control room A. And then we'll see the control room second side. Let's go upstairs. And here we have the control room. This is where all of the control sounds and all those good juicy, you would say, what happens in the recording studio? Well, here it is. We have all types of layouts and buttons and things I can't touch or push. What do you think? And what we did here for decorative element, we put the a mirrored full finish off of this console here and matched it up and put some lighting in the ceilings and the decorative element on the back, as you can see. And behind you, which is a machine area, machine room where they have all the machines in their storage. And as you can see, all of the monitors and all those kind of things. Talking about the structure here, as you can see in the view, you can see there is two spaces. There's a space for the control room, and there's about, you can say about 24 inches of depth in between the two areas for windows for soundproof, and we're going to get into that area. But they can monitor and hear everything is soundproof, and the walls are made structurally. When actually in a recording facility, a structure is built inside of a structure, which is actually another structure built inside of a structure. So you have like these double walls, which is great for sound reasons. Let's go into the other room. Here was a platform which we took off because of the fact that it was kind of in the way. So we took the platform out, put the stairs in, and made it feel open, and the furniture is coming. And I think there's pretty much appreciative space now. What do you think, Daria?
Beautiful. It's a whole different place.
Okay, you want to come in here? Here what is this, the actual speaker for the control room. What we did, we padded it for safety reasons because of the narrow space of it, and we padded it for safety reasons, and it's pretty safe now. You bump your head, you won't hurt yourself this time.
Unless you have a hard hit.
Coming in here is the recording room, and as you can see what we did, we re-stained the floor and stripped it all up and put new coating into it. And coming in a little bit, the way it makes it feel natural, a natural atmosphere, nice ambient. And this will let you know that they have a decorative element on the wall, which it allows the sound bearing for good reasons, because you're not allowed to have parallel walls. And so what they did, let's see if I can open it. I call them flaps. And what it is, you can change they're parallel, you can change it to whatever you need for the sound reasons. The studying of it is, I don't really have too well down, but it allows the sound not to it gives off a better frequency, bouncing the sounds off, so it's not parallel to one another. Or horizontal in the same way that this wall is on an angle. It's not a 45-degree angle, it's more of a 60-degree angle. And it also has here the flaps, which allows you to change the sound reasons for whatever you need. And then they'll tell you what sounds is better if they have a recording in there. They'll tell you, well, come open up maybe 6 or 7 on this side and 9 on that side. Change the sound bearing. And here in the ceiling as well, for going up and down, they have a sound for the bouncing of it. It's a cushion, and it's installation. And normally in between, also in the floors, is sand in between for sound bearing reasons and for safety. Going down, going back out. It's going back into the ambient room. In the lounge. Here are the other offices here. We have a freight elevator here, and I'm gonna take a little whiz whirl around, all the way around. Making noise in the video here?
Yeah.
Here is this very narrow space, and what it is a corridor, which is really for private entrance. And it's also for the guys that come in when they want to come in, they don't want to be bothered with. They can use the bathroom and no one can really bother them. What we did, we painted it in a stucco light color. See, they can run. And it's also a view, which you don't mind coming here because it's a view of the creek. Like I told you, it's all the way around. Take a look at that. Hear the sound? Isn't it great? Probably within 3 years I'll be back on design because we're going to restructure. The ambient room is going to actually be turned into a control room. This here will be more of a vending area. As you can see, this plastic was what it was before, and I took all the plastic down. The window treatments are coming in. We're going to get new windows in here. I can't take the plastic. What do you think? This is here, as you can see, is all of our electrical receptacles and all those. And we're going to have this kind of boxed off for good reasons, for safety reasons as well. And this is going back into Studio A. This is going to put a couple of vending machines out here for their personal needs. Here is going out to the exit on the fire escape. And what we're going to do here, come back in here, we're going to put a couple of chairs in there and make this more of a lounge and a layout for vending and their whole personal layout. I think it's pretty nice. Well, I just want to thank you for sharing this time with me for this. And I hope you enjoyed coming through the interiors of Stonecreek Studios of Boys to Men. It was great designing in certain areas. And come and join us. On the May the 19th, we have a grand opening. You're more than welcome at Stonecreek Facilities in Gladwin. Catch you later.